What's up, guys? This is Young Shot here, back here today to give you guys another video. This time we're going to be talking about a whole wide of discussions of the NBA so far. We're going to be talking about injuries, trade, even an incident that happened. We're going to get all into the topics and everything. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to bring up is the season-ending injuries to all these young players that we have seen just passed on. We got Dragon Bender from the Phoenix Suns. He's going to be gone for the rest of the season with his ankle injury. We got Jabari Parker, who at first seems like he came down with a extremely bad injury. And then he said it was a sprain on Twitter. Basically, it was what his teammates said during the locker room interviews. And it comes out today that he has a torn ACL. So this is going to be his second ACL injury. The time to recuperate or basically get back into shape will be 12 months. We wish him the best recovery from the Milwaukee Bucks side. That's a tough blow for the Milwaukee Bucks as he was putting up, I feel, a good all-star season, even though he got snubbed over Paul George. Basically them having the same stats, but again, Jabari, wish you the best. Jabari Parker, he was doing really good until that injury. And then Zach LaVine also, with his torn ACL during practice, he was averaging about 18 points and putting up a really good career high year for his second season. So it's just unfortunate to see these guys go down. I really wanted to see them continue to play. I didn't feel Dragon Bender get a lot of minutes with the Phoenix Suns, but Marcus Chris is. So it was just basically the crowded back front court that they had, but I feel like they still have a lot of potential and still have enough to rise and, put effort to their teams, especially with Jabari Parker, him being you can say the number one scoring option of the team in a way with Giannis. Like some nights he take it, some nights Giannis take it. It's like split evenly or split down the middle. And another thing that I want to say is welcome back to Chris Middleton, who come back from a torn hamstring injury that was tore off the bone completely. It was just horrible injury to suffer, to look at. Again, the Bucks lose, gain one and lose one, so really can't do anything. So you just gotta hope and pray that all of them get to a speedy recovery. They're out for the season, so you can't do anything else besides that. So let's now move on to the next topic, which is the Okafor trade, or a possible Okafor trade right now for the Philadelphia 76ers to a possible Pelicans team for Alexis Zinchenko or Jrue Holiday. The Sixers and Pelicans trade, Philadelphia 76ers wanted to trade Jrue Holiday for Okafor. In midst of the deal, it being Alexis Zinchenko and the first round pick for Okafor. Shown by this news report right here, it seems like the New York Pelicans and the Sixers and talks of a deal centered around Okafor for Jrue Holiday. The Sixers traded Holiday to the Pelicans in 2013 for Nerlens Noel in the future first round. Holiday will be a restricted free agent in the offseason. The Philadelphia 76ers was seeking for a first-round pick from the Pelicans part of the deal. Alexis Zinchenko was being part of the framework. Alexis Zinchenko is not receiving minutes whatsoever, and he's getting a little bit, disappointed in his time as the New Orleans Pelicans. Again, the Sixers have a front and back court with Okafor being an emergence of the season. Still have a chance to come back into things in the playoff race, but see here, Okafor is being shopped around. There's a lot of talks about him getting traded. So now I'm going to go to the Sam Amick report from US today about Okafor's pending trading offers, and this time I'm going to go straight into the trade with Alexis Zinchenko more, if anything. So as I go up here, the front page, obviously Oakley and Melo. It's a lot of things. It's crazy. But right now, I'm just gonna go straight to the Okafor. I'll talk about that in a minute. Or if I did not talk about it lately, I would do it early in the video. So I spelled Jahlil Okafor name wrong. Give me a sec. Let's go Okafor. There you go. Sam Amick. Alright, so now we're about to read it here. So there you go. This was published on February 6th and updated on an hour later. The New Orleans Pelicans may be on the verge of getting Anthony Davis some help. According to two people with knowledge of the situation, the Pelicans are in serious trade with Philadelphia 76ers to acquire second-year big man Jahlil Okafor. The Sixers, who are known to engage in the 18 teams regarding Okafor, are pushing for the Pelicans' first-round pick in the deal. With the Sixers, Embiid, widely considered a breakout star for the NBA season, known to know well. Taking up time in Philadelphia, Okafor has been marginalized from the season. Okafor has been averaging 11.4, 4.8 rebounds, 23.1 minutes in 34 games, 19 starts. It's a far cry of what people really want in the deal. Devs is increasing pressure as well, and where they need to find support for AD at 19 and 32, where Davis playing with MVP caliber season, 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 blocks a game. Pelicans clearly see Okafor as a worthy option. Pelicans are known to want lottery protected for first round pick. So obviously right here, this proves the point that the Philadelphia 76ers want that lottery protection pick for good things, because the draft this year is coming up and it's going to be a hell of a draft chock full of guards, which they will need to basically start getting up to that next level. Not to only mention, the team's really good with TJ McConnell. Still got Niskowski, Robert Covington, Noel, Embiid. You got all these different combinations. Also, Ilya Silva. But you gotta think about it like this: they need a scoring point guard, they need a passing guard, they need something. So that's pretty much what it is for the Okafor situation. Hopefully, Sixers find a way how to get rid of that mess in the backcourt. And I think they really want to center around Embiid and Noel. They've been playing really well together lately, so let's see what they can do in the meantime. So it's showing now the Okafor deal may not come straight to the Pelicans. This is not a new report, but this is basically speculation that Okafor name is just being shopped around. There's also others names that's getting shopped around as well. You got Ibaka possibly on his way to Houston, according to multiple reports saying that Ibaka is currently being explored by the Houston Rockets to basically join them. The Houston Rockets has always been looking for a stretch four, a guy that can basically shoot and play defense, a two-way player basically. And what other guy to get there is Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka has been taking the shots on the Magics, besides from Vucevic and possibly sometimes from Evan Fournier or Alfred Payton at times. But rest assured that Ibaka would be a really good fit for the Houston Rockets, playing at stretch four. Another deal that possibly could happen, a lot of people are saying that Melo could be traded to the Clippers. I don't see it happening. You gotta put everything into balance. First thing, Melo is in a non-trade clause, and pretty much his trade is gonna be a lot of trade kickers. You have to time and plan all these things out. I don't think it's gonna happen until the offseason if he does get traded to a team. Plus, you don't even know the certainty of the Clippers right now. Even if Chris Paul or Blake Griffin does come back, who knows what they're gonna have? Who else is gonna be on their roster? So you just gotta check and see. You gotta look and just look at the playing field for each team. That's the only thing you can really tell if from the Melo situation. If Melo gets traded to the Clippers. There's a lot of speculation that he's going to get traded to the Cavs, and then LeBron basically somehow shut down the report. Again, it may or may not be true, but basically calling Frank Asola, a reporter from the New York Daily Post, basically calling him trash and basically figuring out why he would make such a report of Kevin Love possibly being traded to the New York Knicks. And I feel like that trade is not going to happen for obvious reasons. One, I don't think the Knicks would want Kevin Love, but again, knowing the situation, I don't think they would want Melo. The Cavaliers, pretty much you have a ring with Kevin Love already. You don't want to mess up and restore a new thing. You know, like, it's pretty much breaking up the group that you already had set in mind for you thinking that's something better, and you have to now regain and take some time to know how the person plays and everything. It wouldn't make any sense, I feel, from the Cavaliers side. Plus, they already have a good team as it is. Doesn't make any sense to now add Melo, even though he would be the playmaker that LeBron wants. But I think they just need a reliable playmaker and not somebody like a star. They'll need somebody like a Lance Stevenson, who does now sign with a 10-day contract with the T-Wolves, so they missed out on the chance on that. They just signed Derek Williams to a 10-day. I don't think he's a 10-day type of player. I mean, not a 10-day type of player. I don't think he's a playmaker type of player. But I think he will fit nice because they're looking for bigs. Chris Anderson, again, went down with injury. All these players went down with injury, so you just got to see what they can do from here. So the last thing that's on our plate is pretty much the incident that happened with the Charles Oakley in the New York Knicks game during New York Knicks and the Los Angeles Clippers. So it's made apparent that Charles Oakley was attending the New York Knicks versus Clippers game, sitting down, having a good time. Not even, from what he said, not even 5 minutes into the game, or 5 minutes to where he came up and basically sat it down, he pretty much got removed from the stadium and is caught on video and everything. I will show the video to you guys. And apparently they said that Oakley was behaving in a very, how you can say, a despicable manner, or just a very, bad way and whatever. Either which way, he got kicked out, dragged out of the arena. The statements by the Knicks PR, or per sources team, pretty much say that he needs some help, meaning referring to that he is probably intoxicated. But due to interview, it was an interview that happened right after his arrest. Pretty much he seemed like he was fine. He seemed like he wasn't on anything. He wasn't doing anything, and I believe that he wasn't. Many people said it had something to do with James Dolan and basically how he was treating things in New York, or basically just not having a simple conversation. I don't know what was the problem is, but I'm going to show you guys the video, and let me know what you guys think in the comment sections about the whole situation with Charles Oakley and James Dolan, and anything that you relate from this video as far as the trade with Joel Okafor or anybody else. So just let me know, and I'm about to show you the video, and that'll be it, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Diesel Claw Journalism. I'm your host, Mr. Youngshot.
Clippers foul is on J.J. Redick. His first, team second. Clippers foul is on DeAndre Jordan. His first, team third.
Just give my watch to his guy. We gotta stop the game.
they want. Okay. Let's go. Tell me what happened. What would you like to say about the incidents of last
What
night?
happened? Me and 4 friends went to the game tonight to watch the Knicks and the Clippers. Get there, sit down, try to have a good time. Next thing I know, I was asked to leave the building. I asked why. And so the guy said, you have to leave because someone ordered you to leave. And I'm like, I've been here 4.5 minutes. I'm a Knicks fan. I've played here for 10 years. I love the Knicks. I love New York. My heart. I wish them all the luck and success on the basketball court. I don't know why I'm not welcome into the Garden.
And what happened next?
They say, I know so many guys. More and more kept coming at me, and I'm like,